You're not some flash-in-the-pan corner or receiver or even Julian Washington. You're a goddamn quarterback! You know what that means? It's the top spot, kid. It's the guy takes the fall. It's the guy everybody's looking at first, the leader of a team.
For one thing, a lot of blacks in America, we equate freedom with money. And that is, you know, freedom is a state of mind, first and foremost. And in order to understand what is happening at present time in sports, you got to look at the history. Like, we take the quarterback, for example. Why has it taken so long for a black quarterback to enter into the NFL? What took so long? We got to talk about the history of it. You see, in 1895 was the first professional football game. In between 1895 and 1905, there was over 180 serious injuries, and there were 15 deaths in football, and absolutely nothing was done about it. And then in 1902, Charles W. Folis took to the football field. He was the first black professional football player, better known as the Black Cyclone because of his skills and speed and his ability. And then when word got to President Theodore Roosevelt about this black stud and his greatness on the field, it was intimidating. And so in 1905, President Theodore Roosevelt, he called on Harvard, Yale, and Princeton to reform the game of football. And then in 1906, ushered in the forward pass, because before then, football was just a running game. And President Theodore Roosevelt said that the quarterback position represents the founding fathers of America. It represents the president of this country, a position a black man will never attain, because that position represents leadership, decision-making power, and authority. That's why it's taken so long for the black quarterback to evolve in professional football. We got to go to the beginning. We got to go where the seed was planted. And now it's a big pine tree. And we wonder why it is still taking so long. Where are the black quarterbacks today? They're gone. You know, all we have is Aaron Pryor in college right now. We don't have no other black quarterbacks coming from the draft. There was no black quarterbacks drafted in the draft this year. You know, years ago, there was all kinds of black quarterbacks in the SEC and college football winning bowl games. It's not happening right now. There's a silent agreement going on right now. Keep that black player out of the quarterback position. Give him the other positions, because we want the quarterback position to remain exclusively white, because that represents power and leadership. We want to keep that in the hands of the white athlete.